It's Ms. Jabal here with one last lesson for all of my second grade math friends. And I'm sad to say we probably won't have many new videos for a little while, but remember, you can continue watching on the Motivation Station on your TVs as well as on stream. So continue watching all of our videos and practice, practice, practice. The more you practice all of these skills that you've been learning, the better you'll get. And that's what it's all about, continuing to grow in your learning. So let's finish off with being able to work with equal groups of objects. And here I have my cookies. Remember last video I had some Oreos, and I think I had more Oreos than this, but my sneaky daughter ate some, so that's okay. I still want to be able to count how many I have here. Notice that my cookies are organized in an array. Arrays are built of rows and columns. And here I have 2 rows and I have 1, 2, 3 columns, and they're all completed or filled in. So I have an array here. Arrays are very helpful in organizing our objects, as that way we can count them easier. So before I get started counting, I noticed right away that I have 2 rows, and in the rows, all of my cookies are paired up. I don't have any left over, and because I don't have any left over, I know right away that my answer is going to be an even number, because even numbers are able to pair into rows and not have any singles left. One strategy I can use to count the Oreos is just count individually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I know that I have 6 Oreos just by counting each one individually. But what if I wanted to use a repeated addition sentence? Could I do that as well? You could, absolutely. If I know that I have 2 rows here and there are 1, 2, 3 cookies in each row, I would add 3, 1, 2, 3, plus 1, 2, 3. And I know that 3 plus 3 is 6. So again, I have 6 cookies here, using my 2 strategies of counting individually or repeated addition. And I also know that 6 is an even number because as they're organized, I do not have any left over. Okay, boys and girls, we're going to continue these skills, but we're going to apply them to some word problems. In our last unit, we learned about money. And I have some money here, and the money is going to be organized into an array. And this first set of pennies up here looks like I have 2 rows. If we can see that. 2 rows. But I need to know how many pennies do I have in each row. So I would count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 pennies in this top row and 10 pennies in the second row. And if I have 10 and 10, and I add them together using my repeated addition, 10 plus 10 makes 20. Now let's jump down here to our next array. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 pennies, or 4 rows of pennies. And in each row, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pennies. So 4 rows with 5 in each row. We have been practicing counting by 5s. We counted by 5s with our money. We counted by 5s in our time unit. Let's continue counting by 5s here. I have 5 plus 5 makes 10. So 5, 10, 15, 20. 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 equals 20. Okay, let's try a word problem. Rob's team puts their hats on shelves. How many hats are there in all? I can begin by looking at this picture here. They've given us a picture. I see that the hats are organized in an array because I have rows and columns. I know that I have 1, 2, 3 rows, and in each row, 1, 2, 3, 4 hats. There are 3 rows or 3 shelves with 4 hats in each row. We could do 4 plus 4 plus 4. And I will work this out. 4 plus 4 plus 4. Okay. And 4 plus 4 makes 8. Plus 4 more, 11, 12. So we have 12 hats in all. And we did this by using our repeated addition sentence. But could we also count individually? Of course we could. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I've counted my hats individually, and we've also used a repeated addition sentence. How about this one? There are 4 rows of crayons in a crayon box. Each row has 4 crayons in it. How many crayons are in the crayon box? 4 rows of crayons, and each row has 4 crayons in it. Well, guess what, guys? I'm going to use another type of manipulative here, just so we can get another idea on how to work this out. I will use our counters to represent our crayons. So we have 4 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4. And in each row, there are 4 crayons. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice how I'm organizing them into an array to help with my counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this array represents what our word problem told us about the crayons, that there were 4 rows, and in each row there were 4 crayons. We have our 2 strategies. We can count each individually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. This was a little bit of a larger number, so we could add 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 4 plus 4. And if I add 4 plus 4, I get 8. And 4 plus 4 is 8. And 8 plus 8 makes 16. How are you guys doing? I hope we're doing okay. Let's try another. Write an equation that shows the total number of hearts in the array. Are you counting the hearts? Do you have your counters or your beans or crackers that you are building this array? I'm going to build mine using counters to look exactly like the hearts here. I see that I have 3 rows, 1, 2, 3. So in front of me, I have made 3 rows, and now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to place 6 counters in each row. 2, 3, 5. Okay. All right, boys and girls. So here's my array with the same amount of the same amount of counters as there were hearts. I have 1, 2, 3 rows, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 counters in each row. Remember our question, it didn't ask us how many were in all. It asked us what was an equation that we could write. So we could write 6 plus 6 plus 6. And if we wanted to go ahead and count them also so that we know how many, we know 6 plus 6 makes 12, plus 6 more, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We have 18 counters here, or 18 hearts, and our equation was 6 plus 6 plus 6 equals 18. Okay, boys and girls, so it is your turn. One game that you could play that I think would be really fun is if you have some dice, roll the dice, and then use the number to tell you how many rows to create. Then roll again and use that number to determine how many objects in each row. Then you can practice counting those with your friends or your family. So for example, if I chuck up my dice and I rolled and I got a 4 and a 5, I would create 4 rows and place 5 counters in each row, and then I can count them or I can have my partner count them. Keep practicing. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.